Hello, dear teachers. So we will also discuss a little bit more about the practice activities that you had on phase two. And they were relating to classifying some speaking and writing activities according to the New English syllabus and its different levels from pre-A1 to B1. Now, we're going to discuss how to proceed or how to develop this process on deciding the best or the most suitable level for each activity. Let's start with the ones that are related to speaking. If you scroll down on the platform, you will find the first activity, and it is this one about my Instagram profile. You will check three different activities for this task. And the first one, for example, is this one related to Instagram. You will have the three stages once again: pre-speaking, during speaking, and post-speaking. Let's take a look at the first activity. So as a pre-speaking activity, if you want to maximize it, you can do it here. Students are going to match some personal information questions with the corresponding answers, okay? So questions like what's your name, what's your email, what do you do for occupations, what do you do in your free time for hobbies and activities that they do in their leisure time. So that is going to be the first one. You will present questions and answers. So students complete the matching activity. Then in the during speaking activity, you are going to present a profile based on Tony Stark, and you are going to elicit from students the answers or the questions that we have to ask to get these answers, okay? Like age, email address, hobbies, etc. Uh, Occupation, for example. And then you will ask them to interview their classmates and to create a similar profile, but about a person in the classroom. And finally, once they have their profiles, you are going to show them a similar presentation about the person you wrote about, that was Tony Stark, and they have to follow the model. They will have to introduce their friends to the class, showing or presenting the information from the Instagram profile. Information such as name, email address, occupation, and free time activities. So now, according to what we saw, okay, we have that this speaking activity can be connected to the pre-A1 level after Unit 1, A1 after Unit 1, A2 plus, or B1. So you will have to decide according to the New English syllable which the best level is. And in this case, according to the syllabus, we are going to prefer to develop this activity for A1 after Unit 1. Now, how do we decide that? How do we know that it is more suitable for an A1 level? On the syllabus, you will have a section where you have all the different grammar topics or the grammar sequence that you're going to study from every level, showing a sequence. For example, here we have the sequence from pre-A1 to A1. And we have here that on A1 level, students will talk about jobs, occupations, and then some likes and dislikes, okay? But in pre-A1, we cannot use this activity yet because students only have personal information, but they haven't had contact with expressing things they like doing in their free time, and we haven't talked about occupations yet. So the most suitable level, according to the four answers that we have here, is going to be level A1. Now, where do we find that sequence to know if the level is suitable or not? In the New English syllabus, after every unit, you have the grammar sequence and the vocabulary sequence that students are going to cover during the previous level and the following level, or the current level and the previous level. So in this case, this is the sequence that you will find in after pre-A1. So for pre-A1, because it is the first level, we only have the current level and the following level that is going to be A1. And here you can have a clear perspective about the contents per unit. And this one is, for example, on page 17. But at the end of every unit, you will find the distribution of the topics or the vocabulary or grammar corresponding to the previous unit. For example, this one is for the A2 plus level. You will have information about the previous level that was A2, all the topics to be covered on during the A2 level, then the topics for the A2 level, that is the syllabus, the correct syllabus, and all the topics that they are going to study in the following level, that is going to be B1. Thank you so much.